Welcome back to the WHHI Daily News. Stephen Combs has joined us now. He's the PIO, the Public Information Officer for the Bluffton Fire Department. Welcome, Stephen. How are you today?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
Right. You're here for a very special reason, and that is wildfire preparedness. There's actually a day, May the 6th, in which we're going to talk more about that and bring awareness to the importance of preventing wildfires. You want to give us a few statistics about where we are so far this year with wildfires?
Sure. So, right now in South Carolina, we're very fortunate to have a good level of humidity, and the rain has been very generous to us. But, if conditions change, we start to see some drying out, then it's a big concern for our area, especially with all the trees, the pine needles. And so it's important that we, raise that awareness of what people can do to reduce the risk of fire to their homes and to the community.
Right. And so far in 2023, is it true that there have been 419 fires that have burned over 3,000 acres?
Yeah, that's according to the statistics that we're seeing from the South Carolina Forestry. The largest forestry fire that occurred in South Carolina happened in 1976. It burned approximately 30,000 acres there in Horry County. We don't want to see something like that happen here again. And so that's the goal, is to raise that awareness about those types of incidents and the severity that they could bring.
All right. So, Stephen, let's just get down to the basics here about what we can do, what we should do at our homes to prevent fires from happening on our property.
Sure. So one of the first things you need to be thinking about as a homeowner or even as a renter is, what's the clearance around your home? A good defensible space, you typically want between 3 and 5 feet away from the foundation of the home. That includes clearing away any types of leaves or pine needles, making sure that you remove things under your decks that could potentially be kindling for the fire. So those are things that we really want to do, and it's a very easy process. You also want to think about removing any pine needles or leaves that are up in your rain gutters if you don't have covers over those. So those are potential areas where, if a fire does happen, embers could burn and ignite in those places.
And is it important to make sure that your home is, you can see the number, the address of your house for you all?
Absolutely. One of the things that we really want to encourage people to do is make sure that your home address is visible from the street. There's times when we're coming through at night and it's not very easy to see house numbers. We rely on those house numbers to quickly get to a residence, whether it's for a medical emergency or a fire emergency. It lets us know that we're at the right location. So make those numbers visible from the road, either by putting them on a post or something that quickly can be identified by first responders.
Okay. And in my notes, I see something about propane tanks. And I just have to tell you, we use a propane for grilling out, but we have them in our garage. Is
Sure.
that not good?
Unfortunately, many homeowners store flammables like gasoline or propane tanks in the garage, and that's probably the worst place that you can store them.
Okay.
We highly advise that they're stored in an outdoor area in a fireproof container, just because the fact that those things could ignite and rapidly cause the home to engulf in flames.
Right, very good. Okay, well, we'll have to move our tanks. Now we need to sign up for emergency alerts, right? Right, Stephen?
Yes, absolutely. We encourage, the Beaufort County Sheriff's Office has the Nixle program. The great thing about that is you can very easily sign up from any mobile device. You text your zip code to the 888-777 number.
Okay.
Again, that's text your zip code from your mobile device to 888-777.
Very good. All right, good information. Thank you so much. Again, we had Stephen Combs with us today from the Bluffton Fire Department, the PIO. Thank you, Stephen. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
And we'll be back with more news right after this.